Now we need to multiply a decimal by a whole number. So first we have 2.814 times 5. What we need to remember is that we copy down the decimal point into our answer so that it's directly below the decimal point in the number that we're multiplying. So if we're multiplying a number that has 3 digits after the decimal point, we need 3 squares after the decimal point in our answer. Now 4 times 5 is 20, so that's 20, with the first digit above the next place value column along, so here above our hundredths column. Now 1 times 5 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 8 times 5 is 40, so that's 40. And 2 times 5 is 10, plus 4 is 14. So our answer is 14.070. But we don't need to write zeros on the end of decimals, so we can just write 14.07 as our answer. Now we have 21.26 times 7. We find the decimal point and copy it down into our answer so that it's directly below the decimal point in the question. 6 times 7 is 42, so that's 42. 2 times 7 is 14, plus 4 is 18, so 18. 1 times 7 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And 2 times 7 is 14, so our answer is 148.82. Let's just take a look at this first question again. We had 2.814, so that's 2 ones, 8 tenths, 1 hundredth, and 4 thousandths. We were multiplying by 5, so we can show this 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Now, what we did was 4 times 5, and that gave us 20, and you can see that we have 20 thousandths. But remember, 10 thousandths is the same as 1 hundredth, so when we exchange, we get 2 hundredths, and that's why we wrote the 2 above our hundredths column, and you can see that we now don't have any thousandths, so that's why there's a 0 in the thousandths digit. Then we did 1 times 5 and added 2, and you can see that's the 1 times 5, and that's the 2 hundredths that we made from multiplying our thousandths. Then we did 8 tenths times 5 to get 40 tenths, and we have 40 tenths here. But remember, 10 tenths is the same as 1 whole, so we can exchange those 40 tenths for 4 ones, and that's why we wrote 4 above our ones digit and 0 in the tenths of our answer line, because we now don't have any tenths. Then we did 2 times 5 plus 4, and we have 14. There are 14 ones here, and 10 of those ones can be exchanged for 1 10. So that gives us 14.07 because we have 1 10, 4 ones, 0 tenths, and 7 hundredths.